Today's horoscope, Leo January 31st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You see the positive of any given situation with your ruler, the Sun, in favorable contact with Jupiter today. It's a time when you're ready to see the bigger picture. Partnering or teaming up with someone can be particularly beneficial. A relationship can improve tremendously by focusing on long-term happiness goals. As well, a significant someone can be an excellent sounding board for your ideas. This transit inspires positive thinking and actions that improve your life or lead to intrinsic rewards. You might experience an epiphany, a moment of understanding, or a positive focus for your attention that helps lift your spirits. It's a great time to willingly let go of a grudge, do someone a favor, spread your good cheer, or go out of your way to help or compliment someone. Good humor and great ideas are in strong focus. This comes at a time when Uranus, your partnership ruler, ends its retrograde, and there's forward momentum and optimism related to your closest relationships. Prepare for one of the most auspicious days of the entire year. All zodiac signs will enjoy today, but you will feel like you hit the cosmic jackpot. As the glorious Sun, our greatest luminary, stands across the sky from you in your solar house of union and holds hands with mighty Jupiter orbiting in your solar house of joy, you're ready to radiate. This ensures you will experience warm and friendly relationships across the board. You will have exceptionally high spirits. A lucky breakthrough around commitment could appear, perhaps even connecting you with a soulmate. Do it! Now is the time to make significant waves in your career path, as Uranus stations direct in Taurus. You might have debated on changing your course of action with your career path these past few months. The retrograde period has given you food for thought on what you want to change. Once Uranus is direct, there is no holding back. You might feel unexpectedly supported by your work community as you adjust your career path, since the Sun in Aquarius will trine Jupiter retrograde in Gemini later today. Another pleasant transit gives you the ease of getting what you want without stepping on other people's toes. However, you have to know what you want in order to get it, and that's where the work comes in. Centering yourself has to be part of your daily program. Exercise is a great way to do this. So is actively managing your diet so that you know what to expect from what you eat. Take some time to allow your innate creativity room to play on this day. While spending time with others may well be your favorite thing to do, you'd be well advised to take time out to explore this side of yourself as well. Perhaps you love to sing or play an instrument. Or maybe it's the lure of paint and canvas that calls to you. Whatever the interest may be, let the essence of this day take hold and see you express yourself in this fashion. Thanks to Mercury, the planet of communications, returned to your relationship sector 2 days ago. He is on board as a new moon makes this a powerful time for new beginnings or to draw a new line in the sand. The moon's friendly aspect to Jupiter, now in his final days in retrograde motion in your friendship sector, and with the Sun set to do the same over the coming days, this is the start of a powerful few days for all aspects of personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. Had this happened a few days earlier, you wouldn't have had Mercury here, doing what he does best. That the first new moon of 2025 is falling in your relationship sector is giving you a chance for a fresh start and new beginnings, just as you have everything needed to move forward with confidence. Had this come just a few days earlier, that wouldn't have been the case, but Mercury, the planet of communications, returned 2 days ago was the point that you had been waiting for. Daily Planetary Overview. Immense changes may unfold as Uranus stations direct in Taurus today, bringing a wave of unpredictability and transformation. The past few months have been a time of deep reflection, where you've processed emotions, re-evaluated priorities, and perhaps even reconsidered aspects of your life you once took for granted. Now, as Uranus moves forward, you might notice a sudden shift. Something you've internalized could unexpectedly surface in ways you hadn't anticipated. You may find yourself saying or doing something that feels out of character, or reacting to situations in a way that surprises even you. This cosmic turbulence can shake things up, but rather than resisting it, embrace the unpredictability. Have you ever experienced a moment where everything changed in an instant, and though it was unexpected, it ultimately led you somewhere better? That's the kind of energy at play right now. Be kind to yourself as you navigate these shifts. Change, especially when it arrives suddenly, can feel overwhelming. You might be more engaged in conversations than usual, feeling the urge to express your thoughts and ideas. However, in your enthusiasm, you could unintentionally dominate discussions, speaking over others without realizing it. This isn't done with malice, but rather out of eagerness to share what's on your mind. Taking a step back and listening to others will not only strengthen your relationships but also help you gain valuable insight. Have you ever had a moment where simply hearing someone else's perspective completely changed the way you saw a situation? By practicing mindful communication, you allow space for mutual understanding and meaningful exchanges. There may also be an internal push and pull between what you want to achieve and the limitations you face in making those dreams a reality. You may feel a strong desire to break through barriers, to push past restrictions and prove that nothing can hold you back. While ambition and drive are essential, forcing things prematurely could lead to frustration or even setbacks. If you feel like you're hitting a wall, rather than exhausting yourself trying to break through it, consider stepping back and reassessing your approach. Have you ever worked tirelessly towards something, only to realize later that waiting for the right timing would have made all the difference? Patience and adaptability will serve you well right now. This also isn't the best time to make impulsive decisions, especially when it comes to commitments or agreements. If an opportunity presents itself, whether in business, relationships, or personal endeavors, take a moment to evaluate it thoroughly before jumping in. Sometimes, in the heat of the moment, excitement can cloud judgment. You might find yourself drawn to an enticing offer or an exciting new prospect, but if something feels off or rushed, trust your instincts. If things don't go exactly as planned, don't take it as a loss. Every experience, whether successful or not, carries a lesson that will guide you in the future. Financially, this is a time for caution. Unforeseen events could disrupt your plans, making it wise to hold on to your resources rather than making big purchases or investments. If you've been considering a major financial move, it may be best to wait until things stabilize. Have you ever acted on impulse with money, only to regret it later? By exercising patience and careful planning, you give yourself the flexibility to adapt when unexpected expenses or opportunities arise. Not all advice you receive will be sound, so trust your intuition and only follow guidance that truly resonates with you. On a practical level, this period calls for self-care. The demands of daily life can be exhausting, and right now, your body and mind need both activity and rest to maintain equilibrium. Prioritizing movement, proper nutrition, and moments of stillness will help you navigate this energy with clarity and resilience. Have you ever noticed how different your perspective feels after a good night's sleep or a nourishing meal? These small, mindful choices add up, creating a strong foundation for everything else you're working toward. Above all, this moment is about embracing change without fear. Life is unfolding in ways you may not have expected, but within this unpredictability lies immense potential. What's one area of your life where you're ready to welcome a shift? Trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. The universe is guiding you toward growth, and as long as you remain open and adaptable, you'll find yourself exactly where you need to be.